The corset has come a long way since the early 1600s. Once a symbol of female oppression, the corset is now viewed as an icon of femininity.
Women wore corsets for 400 years because feminine beauty, social status, and respectability were more important than comfort. As the Renaissance philosopher Montaigne said, "What hell our women have to go through so tightly tied and bound?"
The social and cultural significance of the corset were examined in the autumn of 2000 at New York's Fashion Institute of Technology. The exhibit was entitled "The Corset: Fashioning the Body."
After 400 years of the corset being an essential item of women's fashion, today it's become fashionable once again. Madonna was instrumental in transforming the image of the corset from a symbol of women's oppression to a symbol of women's sexual empowerment. We have couture fashions by Lacroix, Dior, Lagerfeld for Chanel, and many others, all of them inspired by the corset. Alexander McQueen is one of the most exciting designers working today, and here he has created a kind of orthopedic-style leather corset, which again alludes to the image of the hard body, but also the vulnerable body. Vivienne Westwood hired Mr. Pearl, the famous corseteer, to work on this dress, which is on the top completely encrusted in rhinestones, and then on the bottom the skirt is made out of feathers. Linda Evangelista wore this, the Queen of Sheba dress, on the runway. These two are fabulous, by Terry Mugler. If some designers do a romantic image of the corset, Mugler has always done a really fierce image, like the femme fatale. Most people think that Victorian women habitually lace to 16 or 18 inches. In fact, it's very, very rare to find a Victorian corset that's smaller than 20 inches at the waist. This one here is an unusual 32, 18, 25 inches, which represents the smallest regular corset in the exhibition.
Designers like Yo Lee altered the feel of the modern-day corset from its constricting Victorian predecessor.
There have been so many innovations in fabric, and that has introduced a whole aspect of comfort, which wasn't there before. It's more enhancing your body shape than imposing a shape upon your body.
Women weren't the only ones tied to the corset. Men donned them beginning in the early 1800s.
Although corsets have been mostly worn by women, men also have worn corsets. 19th century dandies did, and so did English club kids. Here we can see a rubber and metal corset by Murray and Verne, which is an English company that does fetish and club corsets for both men and women.
What's the last word on the fashionable waist whittlers?
Ideally now you're supposed to already have a perfect body, which you'll not just show off with your corset. The corset's not supposed to be correcting it.